This recording is about the epistemology of the RSI. So I asked ChatGPT to explain me the way the RSI is computed and its objective and subjective values. You have identified an important point. RSI does not measure an objective physical property of the market, the way a thermometer measures temperature. Instead, it is a mathematical transformation of price movement, and its usefulness partly depends on the fact that many traders watch it and react to it. Depends on the fact that many traders watch it and react to it. Let's take a very simple example. Suppose we have only 5 consecutive closing prices. Day 1, price 100. Day 2, price $102. Day 3, $101. Day 4, $104. And day 5, the price is $106. Step 1. Calculate the price changes. In the second day, the price increases with $2. In the third day, falls from 102 to 101, decreases with $1. In the day 4, increases with $3. And in the day 5 increases with $2. Notice that RSI does not use the prices directly. Instead, it uses the differences between consecutive closing prices. The differences between consecutive closing prices. Step 2. Separate gains from losses. Gains +2, 0, +3 and +2. Losses 0. In the first day, $1 loss. In the second day, 0, 0. We do not use -1 directly. Instead, we use its absolute value, which is 1. Step 3. Calculate the average gain. 2 plus 0 plus 3 plus 2, that is 7 divided by 4, which is 1.75. Average loss 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 divided by 4, which is 1 divided split into 4, which is 0.25 if we split it equally. Step 4. Calculate RS. RS stands for relative strength. RS equals 1.74 divided by 0.25, which is 7. The relative strength is 7. This means that over the analyzed period, the positive price movements were approximately 7 times the positive price movements were positive price increases. Price movements were approximately 7 times larger than the negative ones, which immediately means that we are over sold. Step 5. Calculate RSI. The formula is RSI equals 100 minus fraction 100 divided by 1 plus the relative strength. Substituting the values, we RSI equals 100 minus 100 over divided by 8, which is finally 87.5, which indeed means that we are oversold. This is generally considered a very high RSI. It's considered, but nobody knows how much money the world has in its wallets when it's really oversold. What does it mean? What does it represent intuitively? Imagine two children playing tug of war. One represents the buyers, the other represents the sellers. RSI measures which side has been pulling harder during the last N periods, not which side is objectively stronger in an absolute sense. Which has been pulling harder during the last N periods. In our example, buyers pulled with a +2, +3, and +2. Sellers pulled only once with -1. Naturally, this produces a high RSI. Where is the objectivity? The objective elements are the closing prices, the price differences, the mathematical formula itself. If two computers use the same data and the same formula, they will always produce exactly the same RSI value. Where does the subjectivity appear, the epistemological subjectivity of the RSI? Subjectivity enters in several places. The choice of the look-back period, 7, 14, 21, etc. The choice of the threshold values, 30 and 70, are conventions, not laws of nature, conventions. The interpretation of the result. An RSI of 80 does not mean that the market must decline. It may continue rising for a long time, like it many times happens. From an epistemological perspective, your observation is quite close to the way many researchers view financial markets. RSI does not detect a hidden force of the market. Instead, it statistically summarizes recent price behavior. If millions of traders follow the rule, RSI above 70 sell. If millions of traders follow the rule, RSI above 70 then sell, then an RSI above 70 may actually trigger selling. In that sense, the indicator can contribute to a self-fulfilling prophecy. However, if market participants ignore RSI, like Tori, the trader, or if the market is dominated by a major event, such as a central bank decision or important news, the indicator may have little or no predictive power. Therefore, RSI is best understood as an indicator of the recent balance between buying pressure and selling pressure, calculated exclusively from historical price data. Its mathematics are completely objective, while the choice of parameters and the practical meaning that traders assign to its values contain a conventional and psychological component. This is why RSI can be a useful analytical tool, but it's neither a law of nature nor an infallible predictor of the future market behavior.